Welcome back, bookworms. This is Mrs. K. I'm glad you could join me. How many of you didn't do something because you were afraid to do it? I bet quite a few of you. Well, in today's story, Diante faces the same problem. He'd like to play in the pool with the other children, but he's afraid to get his face wet. One day, his grandma teaches him a technique that helps him overcome his fear. Let's enjoy the magic of reading as we read together Brave in the Water, written by Stephanie Wildman and illustrated by Jenni Feidler-Aguilar, and find out how Diante overcame his fear. Diante heard the water slap the side of the pool. Splish, sploosh. Was it warning him away? I wish I could play like them. They glide like fish. They don't seem to mind the water on their face. Do you want to go in the pool? Grandma asked. Diante ran to the monkey bars and hung upside down. Grandma followed and said, I would be afraid to do that. Do what? Asked Diante, pulling himself up. Be upside down. In yoga, I'd like to be the peacock, but I would have to turn upside down with my hands and elbows on the ground. Sounds like fun, said Diante. Can I try it? Sure, said Grandma, but first let's practice special breathing. Breathing is important for trying something new. Stretch your arms to the sky. Reach, reach, reach. Take a slow, deep breath in while you reach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Diante lowered his arms, slowly breathing out. Let's do that again. Diante raised his arms, thinking, reach, reach, reach. He inhaled and exhaled slowly. And again, said Grandma. Special breathing's name is Pranayama. Prana what? Asked Diante. Pranayama. Prana is energy. It's in you and me and everyone. Okay, I'm ready. Diante put his palms and elbows on the playground mat. He repeated his long, slow breaths in and then out as Grandma lifted his feet. Diante kept breathing slowly. Grandma put his legs down. This is fun, he said, making the feathered peacock again himself. Now you do it, Grandma. Grandma looked scared. Are you afraid? Asked Diante. Yes, she said. I don't want to fall over. I'll help you, said Diante. Grandma, lean over facing that wall. When you lift your leg, stretch it up. Reach, reach, reach. Grandma put her elbows and hands on the matting. She took slow, deep breaths, lifted one leg and tried to kick up with a hop. Her foot fell back on the ground. That's okay, said Diante. You tried. Grandma, I think special breathing, pranayama, might help me put my face in the water. Do you want to see? Asked Grandma. Diante stood at the pool's edge, looking down for a long time. He remembered pranayama. Lifting his arms up toward the sky, he breathed in very slowly, counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reach, reach, reach. Boy, that's brave. As he breathed out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, he walked down the stairs until the water touched his waist. After a long breath and another step down, his feet stood on the bottom of the pool. Yay! Diante took another deep breath and put his face in and out of the water quickly. He blinked with surprise. The water felt good. I did it, Grandma, he laughed. That wasn't so hard. Now I know how a fish feels. And he did it again and again and again, happily listening to the water splish and sploosh, welcoming Diante. Here are some important water safety rules. Make sure there is a lifeguard or adult supervising. Swim with a friend, never alone. Know your limits. Don't hold your breath longer than you are able or swim too far. Don't swim during stormy weather. Always jump feet first. If you enjoyed this story, please check it out at your local library or buy a copy from your favorite bookstore. Brave in the Water is also available in Spanish.